Hi everyone, this is Kim from KILA Create Printables. Welcome to this tutorial, which is part of the YouTube hop for the Junetober event happening in the Paper Bee Creative Facebook group. So Junetober is a wonderfully spooky event that runs for the month of June and involves lots of freebies, challenges, and a heap of fun. So if you haven't heard of Junetober, make sure you check out the description for more details. You'll also find links to the Witch's Spell game board, so you can download that if you haven't already, because I'll be revealing my token later in this tutorial. So as a designer participating in this event, I'm giving away the Academy of Witches Folio, which is available in my Etsy store, but you can grab it for free this month through the Paper Bee Creatives Facebook group. So I've already done a tutorial for this folio and how to put it together, which you can find on my channel. But today I thought I would use the folio to do something a little bit different and create a small one signature journal, just so that I can show you that you don't always have to use a printable how it was originally intended. So this folio comes with a nice range of ephemera, and it's a nice sweet little folio that's quite simple to put together, but we're going to do something different today. So what I've done is I'm going to keep the ephemera from my original folio so that I can use it in my journal. So I'm going to put that aside, but I've just printed out the cover, the inside flip, the pockets for those, and the journal words and the pockets. So I want to use these pockets on the inside cover of my journal. So I've printed those pieces out. I've also printed some of the paper, so I've printed 2 of those, and then I've printed a sheet. I think this one came from my Gothic Autumn folio, and then I've prepared my signature beforehand as well. So I've printed out some papers from a few of the kits that are available in my store, and I'll put links to all of those kits that these have come from down below. So I think this was from the Dark Academia, then I've got one from my Gothic Witch journal kit, and a few other different ones in here. And I've also gone through and I've used some book pages, and I've got this sweet little paper bag. I thought that was lovely with the stripes, you know, witches stockings. I thought that was quite nice. And then I've got this beautiful illustration from a book. It was a book that I found at my local thrift store for a couple of dollars, and I just love this illustration. And there's also another one on the other side. So I've put my signature together all ready to go. So I'll put that aside for now too. So what I first need to do is go and cut all of these bits out, and then I'll come back and I'll get started on the cover. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've cut out the pieces from the Academy of Witches folio kit that I want to use. I'm going to put the pockets aside for now because I don't need them just yet. So I'm just making a small journal. I've got some pieces of chipboard here that I'm not 100% sure where I got. I like to collect packaging and whatnot, and use as many recycled things in my journals as I can. So I don't know where I got this from, but it's probably 1.5 mils thick if you were trying to find something similar. So I've cut 2 boards that are 15 centimeters by 21 centimeters, and a piece for the spine that's 3 centimeters by 21 centimeters. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the boards with my paper, and then I'm going to use the pieces from the kit to make a topper on the journal. And I want to have the cover of the folio as the cover of the journal, but I want it to flip open to reveal this sweet little witch underneath. So I'll get started and I'll see how I go. Okay, so I'm ready to put my signature in now. So what I've done is I've got a piece of paper that's the same size as the spine, and I've folded it in half to get down the middle. Then I folded it in half from the top and then half again to get this top hole, and the same at the bottom. So I'm going to sew the signature in and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, so there we have a lovely little journal that I've made using the pieces from the Academy of Witches Folio, as well as some other papers from my store. So what I'm going to do now is get your game boards ready, because I'm about to reveal my game piece. So for the Witches Spell game board on day 12, you want to put the root of hemlock onto your board. So find this game piece and attach that to your board so that you can have a chance of winning at the end of the month. So I'm going to go through now and just add some bits of ephemera, maybe a little bit of decoration to this journal. So I hope you stick around for that and just follow along as I keep crafting. I've just got a few pieces here of ephemera that are from my vintage Witch Ephemera pack. So these were left over from a previous project, so I just thought that I might use some of these to scatter throughout this journal as well. Thank you for watching this KILA Create Printables tutorial. I hope you enjoyed crafting along with me as I use the Academy of Witches Folio to make this journal for Junetober. Just a reminder that your game piece for day is the root of hemlock, so make sure you add that to your game board. Don't forget to check the description down below for all of the information on Junetober, as well as for links to my Etsy store and the printables used in today's tutorial. You might also like to come and find my Facebook group for more crafting fun and freebies.